right now I get to go up and clean off the solar panels on top of the container for our solar system. So I'm getting ready to do that. Made myself a little out of a landscaping rake, put some fabric on there so I can brush it off. Well, I can say one thing. If you're standing on snow on these solar panels, it is extremely slippery. I mean, it's like being on ice with these solar panels. So I'm gonna have to clear it off before I move. I cannot be stepping on snow and trying to walk on it, that's for darn sure. Oh, see? It's so slippery. Wow. Gonna be have to extremely careful up here. Get some sun. Oh. I don't know if you can see the first half I was doing, but now we can go through and oh. We are planning on doing a roof mount on the new build, and I'm still going to do that, but it's also making me think that I may need to put a little bit of a heating system maybe underneath these so that it actually heats up. We can turn it on, it heats up and doesn't let the snow accumulate. Especially on the roofs, even though it's going to be a 312, you just never know. It's going to be tin or aluminum, you know, green, something siding, who knows. But let me turn this around a second. Yeah, now I get to do the last little part over here and climb on down. I'm just being extra cautious because this right here is the end of the container on this side. It overhangs about 2 feet. This is the end of the container underneath on this side, that the rail is right on the top rail for the container. So this to there, another 2 feet, is overhang. And I planned it out that way intentionally, so that way it also keeps the temperature on the container a little bit more controlled without having to put a whole lot more. But we've got a lot of good insulation on the inside and it's working really well. Anyway, I thought I'd maybe just sit here and maybe take a panorama. This is a beautiful sight, but this not so much from up here. You can see with the wind that we had yesterday morning at 40 miles an hour, broke a pipe that was welded from the prior owner. Anyway, that broke in the 40 mile an hour plus wind. And we have shade cloth here that we've had over the cars for the last 2 years maybe. Anyway, with the snow, you can see how it just went through and weighed it down. But anyway, this is the view that we like. We're so blessed. And in a second, I'll show you here our rush hour traffic. This is a 360 from up on top of the container here. And here comes our rush hour traffic for the day that you can see, or hear maybe. There's our rush hour traffic here. There's our one vehicle. We maybe have 3 or 4 vehicles that we see a day. But we have more population of cattle in the area than we do people that we can see. It's great. I mentioned that we had a piece break off, or that was welded. The prior owner of this, when we paid for it and bought it, but hadn't picked it up yet, he went through and all these pieces were really good, and then he went through and actually hit it with the tractor and bent it to heck. So we actually cut it in 2 or 3 places and welded a piece on there, and basically in that 40 mile an hour plus wind, it actually snapped it, broke it, and then that actually caused other things to fail. So you can kind of see where we're at and having fun with this. But there again, life's adventures, and we're just embracing the journey. You know, you have to do that in life and work through it. And this is a great opportunity to learn how to do that and to do it with a good attitude. And I've got a great wife. It's challenging, I'm sure, for her, but that's why I built her a garden on the other side of this place on the thing, so that she could have something to do in the summertime and stuff. And that keeps her kind of busy as well. But we do have to get this house built, hopefully, and we will hopefully be having Thanksgiving here in the house with the entire family. So hopefully that turns out well. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and we shall see you later.